Western Mass News is digging deeper into reports of child abuse at Arbors Kids daycare in East Longmeadow.
A former teacher from the facility is charged with multiple counts of risk of injury to a child and assault and battery. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo is live at our downtown studios with more. Audrey?
Officials with Arbors Kids in East Longmeadow say teacher Jennifer Callahan was fired some weeks ago, but now she's charged criminally in connection with two incidents involving a 2-year-old female student at the school. Western Mass News has obtained court documents revealing details of the police investigation into reported child abuse at Arbors Kids in East Longmeadow. Police documented what they saw on the facility's video cameras on November 5th of this year and November 7th. Police say they watched video footage from the 5th, reportedly showing teacher Jennifer Callahan approach a 2-year-old female student on a cot. They say Callahan, quote, flips her over to her stomach and places a blanket over the top half of her body, including her head, and appears to walk away. Police say they saw Callahan come back in the video seconds later, and after straddling the child, they say Callahan, quote, appears to sit on the ground and lay her body across the 2-year-old female, pinning her to the ground. The child can be viewed kicking her legs and attempting to what appears to be get the teacher and the blanket off of her. Police then recounted video footage they viewed from November 7th, saying they witnessed Callahan approach the same 2-year-old child on a cot. Police say they witnessed Callahan straddle the child, quote, pulling her towards the bottom of the cot and places a blanket over her head. Police say in the video, Callahan then picks the child up and brings her to the hallway. They say they witnessed Callahan take the child and, quote, place her on the ground, face down with the blanket over her head, leaning against the child. From there, police say the view was obstructed by a table and then recounted cell phone video provided to them by a witness. Police say in the cell phone video they can hear Callahan, quote, taunting the 2-year-old female with her words, threatening to pinch the child, telling the child, you pinched and bit me, do again and see what happens. In the documents, police say they were notified about the incidents on November 18th. They say Callahan agreed to be interviewed. In the documents, police say, quote, Callahan stated that this is a common practice to cover the children's heads with blankets at the facility and had done it before. Western Mass News reached out to the Arbors daycare facility and they confirmed they do not instruct their teachers to cover children's heads with blankets. They tell Western Mass News they are reinforcing their mandated reporter training for staff and say in part, quote, we will also be implementing a new policy on communicating with parents should a serious issue involving their child arise. We know we have to regain trust as we move forward. We reached out to Callahan's attorney. He declined to go on camera, but he did tell us over the phone that Callahan denies all allegations of child abuse. She's due back in court April 15th. Live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.